Let's talk about your mission to normalize women in tech. You had mentioned in an interview recently that technology is the future. And if women aren't in tech, where are they in the future? Can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, I mean, like this is not something I invented, right? This is just an observation. It's just an observation that when we pull up the stats when it comes to women and even minority groups being involved in technology, you can see that we're well underrepresented. And technology is most definitely the future. We can see that from the stats as well. More and more consumers are more savvy. They're starting with Google. They're starting with finding their own information, even when it comes to customer service. Before they pick up the phone and call, a lot of times they've already did all of their homework and their research. And so the customer journey is starting a lot of times with technology. And so I think when we think about the statement itself, technology is the future. And if women or minority groups only make up a certain part of that pie, right? Less than 38% was the last number I looked at, is where women were represented in technology and 15% in the C-suite, then where are we in the future? We're not. And so as technology continues to advance and we get further and further and consumers get further and more savvy, then we get more and more complex technology. We get further into the future and women aren't there. Minority groups aren't there. I've been in situations where I've shown up. One of the reasons I'm so passionate about women being in technology and minority groups being in technology and represented and normalized is it's etched in my brain. I showed up for a training to do a training at a company, and I watched person after person go in the visitors line of this company. And so they, gave them a visitor's badge, signed them in, and they went in. I get up to the line and I was like, hi, my name is Juanita. I'm here to do X, Y, and Z training. And it was like I was trying to get into the White House. I got ID'd. I got asked for the person who I was expecting to be there. It's so many different things. And mind you, I had just saw like 15, 20 people walk in the visitor line ahead of me. And so that's just that experience is etched in my brain to really chalk that up to not expecting to see me there. They didn't expect for this young African American female to be the person that was leading this technical class. And so, of course, I had to be out of place. At least that's what I chalk it up to. And so I think it's so important that we normalize women showing up. We normalize minorities showing up. We normalize people with disabilities showing up to do these things that are outside of what we normally would think fits this model or fits this role. And so that's why I'm really passionate about that particular piece.